A new report says inflation was higher than expected this week. And the news comes as Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen was in Michigan today touting the president's economic agenda.
Inflation normalizes at a very low level and wages continue increasing. American households will feel more secure. This episode is behind them and they'll be able to see they're getting ahead.
And inflation is taking its toll on restaurants, too. According to the Consumer Price Index, restaurant prices are climbing faster than grocery store prices. We wanted to see the difference, so our Kelly Vaughn went shopping.
You probably don't need federal inflation data to know that food is expensive right now. But the numbers do show it's becoming increasingly cheaper to hit the grocery store and eat at home rather than dining out. At Holiday Market in Royal Oak, many are choosing to do just that this Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we try not to go out as much. I try to save here and there and shop around different stores. We still treat ourselves when we feel like going out, but not as much.
The new Consumer Price Index data shows that the price of food at restaurants is up 5.1% year over year, while prices for groceries are up only 1.2%. Employees at Holiday Market say they have been busy the past few days with more and more people planning for a homemade Valentine's meal.
Going out is a lot more expensive compared to years past. A Valentine's dinner now would be like $100 compared to recent years when it was probably 40 or 50 bucks.
And of course, wages haven't kept pace with those rising prices.
Personal finance expert Lynette Calfani-Cox says that dining out or eating in, not only are you paying more for food, you're often paying more for less.
That same loaf of bread, for example, that might have had, 25 slices in it, now might have 20 slices in it.
The reason for the increased food costs can be linked to many issues, including higher labor costs, record low cattle numbers, and companies hiking prices to boost their profits. All right, well, Shayna, we read the inflation report. I went through the data, but we really wanted to see for ourselves. So I went shopping for a lovely Valentine's Day dinner for you.
What a meal.
Of course, I had to impress you. So I have a steak dinner with potatoes, salad, and wine. Now, I multiplied the steak and potatoes by 2 because we both got to eat here.
Sure.
And I spent about $43 at the grocery store. Now, I also went to a restaurant and compared prices. You'd pay about $75 for this meal dining out. And it wasn't a fancy steakhouse. This is kind of middle of the road. I'm not that great at eating.
So you're paying for the labor, of course. You're paying the service staff. And especially if you're going to be drinking, that's always a game changer at restaurants. This same bottle is going to cost a lot more at a restaurant than at the grocery store.
Yes, and you brought up the service fees. That $75 that this would cost you at a restaurant, that wasn't even including tip and the money you'd have to spend on gas. So dining at home really is going to save you a lot. But there is that labor, that time. And if you're not a great cook like some people, maybe it's worth shelling out the money.
It might be worth the convenience factor. All right. Well, special occasions for a lot of people, but it's a really good reminder.
Right. That financial expert I spoke with, she says, we're adults. We work hard for our money. We can spend it when we want to. We just have to be smart about it.
Always good to be aware of how you're spending it.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you very much, Kelly.